Hey everyone, this is our Capricorn. Today I want to discuss why Capricorns test you before loving you. There may be times where you may feel like a Capricorn is keeping you at arm's length or not fully making a connection with you right off the bat. And this definitely comes from a Capricorn just taking the time out to really get to know who you really are and deciphering if it's even worth getting to know you or letting you into our space. And so, yes, Capricorns may test you. And when I say test, it's not anything to cause manipulation or make you feel bad or anything like that. It's really just to protect our heart and ourselves. And so Capricorns may test you in little ways, nothing that is going to harm you or your possible relationship, but it's definitely going to test whether or not you can have the grace and the patience to even be in a Capricorn's life. And so, yeah, Capricorns will test you before fully opening up to you and loving you. And in today's video, I just want to give you a couple reasons why Capricorns may test the connection that you have with us. Trust does not come easy for a Capricorn. Capricorns have a very practical, grounded nature when it comes to love and the way that we handle everyday situations. And so naturally, Capricorns are just going to have a cautious nature when it comes to our hearts and protecting ourselves and just wanting to build a genuine connection and taking our time to get to know you. Trust is very valuable to Capricorns, and it's definitely something that has to be earned, and it's not just freely given just because you want it. No, that is not how a Capricorn operates. You definitely have to show and prove before we let our boundaries down and just open up and give you the connection that you are seeking. Capricorns tend to withhold personal information, personal details, and our emotions as a protective layer for our hearts. But gradually in time, when Capricorns get more comfortable with you, you will notice that that side of a Capricorn comes out where we are showing more emotions, where we are being more caring, where we are being more attentive to you. That side does come out. And when a Capricorn is withholding our personal details and maybe our emotions with you, that is part of the testing, quote unquote, the Capricorn puts other people through when we are trying to build a connection with them. And like I said, it's not a manipulation tactic. It's not something to get over on you on or to make you work harder. No. Capricorns are genuinely observing your intentions and just seeing if you are the type of person that we even want in our space. And so it's a whole process. And I've said this before, only the strongest will survive when it comes to getting to know a Capricorn and to being in a Capricorn's life, because we are not going to make it just all rosy and peaches for you to walk through the door and possibly destroy our life. No, that's not how a Capricorn moves. We have to know your clear intentions. We have to test you. We have to see if you are worthy of even being in our space. And it is what it is. And the next reason why a Capricorn may test the connection that you have with us is definitely because of our emotional control. Emotional control is definitely a Capricorn's default mode. Capricorns will guard our emotions tightly. We will avoid making impulse decisions or just being messy and being chaotic. Capricorns are always going to be in control of our emotions. And obviously in life, not everyone is that mature or have control over their emotions. And so Capricorns definitely want to see how you are able to show your restraint when it comes to displaying not so good emotions. Capricorns definitely want to see how you react to different things. We want to see how emotionally stable that you are, or how easy it is to get you out of character because you cannot be in control of your emotions. We definitely want a partner who is able to display emotional maturity and able to be in control and not always be so impulsive or overly passionate about everything, and just has to always be operating with such intense energy when it's really not necessary. Capricorns definitely are in control of our emotions, and so if we are able to be in control of our emotions, we definitely want a partner and people around us who are also going to be in control of their emotions, because we will never get along with people who overreact about things and people who don't have patience and understanding when it comes to just everyday emotions. That's not how Capricorn wants to operate, and that's not the type of people that we want in our life. So yes, a Capricorn will test how patient and understanding you are. And when you are able to show us that you do have control over your emotions, Capricorns will slowly start to open up to you and let that connection blossom into something beautiful. Because at that point, we see that you also are able to bring peace into our life, and you're able to bring just understanding and patience. And we are all about not playing games and also protecting our peace. And so when we're able to see that side of you, Capricorns will definitely start to open up to you more. And the last reason why Capricorns may test the connection that you have with us is because we are looking toward the long-term goal. Capricorns want to see the end goal in sight, period. And it is what it is. When we are dating or when we are getting to know someone and we actually can see a future with them, we're not trying to just build a temporary connection or a temporary fling. No, we want something that is going to last for the long term. And so if a Capricorn cannot see a future with you, it's pretty much over. So yes, a Capricorn will test you in many, many ways just to see how fully invested you are in building a genuine long-term relationship. If you show any instability, if you show inconsistencies, or you just are not serious about life, or you're just very hesitant about moving forward, your future, our future, Capricorns are going to run for the nearest exit, because we prefer partners who are always thinking ahead, who are planning for our future, and who take life seriously and also take what we're trying to build seriously, at least in some kind of way. We want to see some sort of effort from you. We don't want you to just give up or just think that you have us in your grasp and so you're just going to fall off. That is definitely not how a Capricorn want to build a relationship with anyone. We are definitely not going to risk our time, our emotions, our heart for something that is just blowing in the wind and is not going to be reliable. And so yes, passing the test that a Capricorn may put you through is extremely important. And I'm not the one that's going to tell you that you have to sit there and go through tests. Some people might say this is immature. You shouldn't have to test someone that you want a relationship with. When on the other hand, Capricorns see it as being very mature, very adultish, that we are actually taking the time out to get to know someone before we fully invest our feelings into something that is not worth it. And then if you trick a Capricorn into thinking that you're going to stick around for the long haul and you don't, and you're just playing games, you are going to see a very, very unlikable side of a Capricorn. And I'll leave it at that. So just to protect everyone in the situation, yes, a Capricorn will put you through tests, and it is what it is. No one telling you that you have to stick around. It's up to you. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.
Being truly love really is different, 'cause I see him working hard for me. So whatever he needs, I'll be. Freak in the morning while you can, I'll be. Zeus in the evening if you feel tough by your decisions, I trust, 'cause you only want the best for us, baby. I'll be free on the weekend when we I'll be lover on call, boy, I made a vow that you're my number one priority. Got my